Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Today I am smoking my 7LE320KS Oceano rusticated. Beautiful pipe, great smoker. As you know, I love my 320s. And in it, finally, I have some Escudo. I've been wanting to smoke Escudo here for the last week. And I've been going through all my tins. I thought I had brought my tin back from Alaska. So I had taken a tin of it up to Alaska. And I couldn't find my tin. So I unpacked all the boxes of my pipes and tobacco stuff that I had already packed. Wasn't in there. And then I look in the one box of things that I hadn't packed yet was the big jars, these size jars, 16-ounce jars, whatever these are. I think they're 16s. And I had put it in a jar. No wonder I couldn't find it. And I'd looked at it like 5 times this week. I'd looked at all those jars, looking through the tobaccos on it, and never even rang my... Yeah, my mind's not gone. It's not gone. I'm sharp as a tack. I am quicker than molasses in winter. That's how quick I am, boy. And then mine's all there still. It is such a good tobacco. It's an absolutely stunningly gorgeous day. .76 degrees right now on the patio. Sun is just about to set here. I've got 4:55. I don't know if that time is correct or not, to tell you the truth. Starting to doubt my watches. But that could be right. 5 o'clock and the sun's just about setting. Usually it sets a little later than this, so. And we're gonna fall back an hour on Sunday, so that's probably about right. So my wife and daughter McKinley caught the remnants of Etta. I think it was Etta. Last night in Virginia. Said it wasn't bad at all. Tindy said it was raining when she went to work, but it wasn't a driving rain or anything like that, so it wasn't too bad. McKinley saw her first groundhog in the backyard. Said it was just moving through the backyard, so got to check that out when I get home. When I get to the new home, make sure they're not burrowing in over there. I've heard they can do a lot of damage, so I'm assuming they're like giant gophers. I've never dealt with groundhogs at all. I've seen one live one and one dead one in my life. So actually two. I see two live ones. Saw one when we were in Virginia last time when I was there. They're huge. I didn't realize how huge they were. They look like beavers. So I'll have to start reading up on groundhog prevention and stuff like that. I know around here we get a lot of possums and raccoons and skunks. And they'll get under the deck of the house. And the best thing I've found is just to throw a bunch of mothballs underneath the deck of the house. Underneath the deck, you know, in the back. And they can't stand that smell. Man, they're gone. Skunks especially. We had a house one time. And it had a family of skunks had gotten underneath the house. And I threw a bunch of mothballs underneath there. They're moth cakes, actually. I don't know what was worse, the moth cakes or the skunk. The whole house smelled like mothballs for a month and a half. But it got rid of those skunks in a day. They were gone. They did not like that at all. So if you ever get a skunk or anything trapped under your deck, I wouldn't do it under the house so much. Well, if you can stand the mothballs, it works. But I might try one moth cake and see if that one moth cake will drive them out, rather than I think I threw about 8 of them under there. I wanted them gone. But mothballs under your deck, just if you can get under your deck at all, just throw them in there and skunks will leave. They do not like mothballs. And it doesn't hurt them. But I had called animal control here in San Diego, and I said, hey man, I got skunks under my house, what can I do? And he said, just throw some mothballs under there. So I may have gone way overboard on it, probably from what I needed to, but once they were gone, I made sure I closed up every possible entrance on they could get into under the house to make sure that didn't happen again. We got used to have a lot of possums around here. I don't see that many anymore. I used to see them a lot. I'd let the dog out at night. And they'd be walking along the edge of the fence. And they'd just freeze when you'd turn on that light, and they'd just freeze, just sit there. And half the time the dog wouldn't see him. He'd go out and do his business, come back in, and as long as they didn't move, boy, if they moved, his eyes were like right on them. And those greyhounds, they're sight hounds, so they're not, you don't sniff it. Their sight. It's all about their sight. And if it moves, boy, they're locked on it, like boom. And I see raccoons up on the hill all the time up here, and they travel along the edge of the rim of the hill, and I'll see them at night wandering along. Here's a path. They've got a path beaten down in the grass that grows on the hill. You can see where they travel. But anyway, that's all I had for today, I guess. So I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good one. God bless each and every one of you guys. I love y'all, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.